I was just really proud of our kids. You know, it'd have been very easy for us to overlook Lamar, and we just didn't. Start with our defense. You know, we were very disappointed in the way we played last week. We had no turnovers and had no sacks to the quarterback. And it was a defensive-driven practice all week. Offensively, we were a little sloppy on Tuesday. We got better as the week went, but we finally got going today as well, and we were much better in our special teams. So the triangle came through for us again. Really proud of my kids. I'll take any questions you guys got.
Let's go to JJ first.
Jeff, this is the biggest margin of victory in program history. What does that mean to you guys?
We just read off, Kyle was nice enough to give me all the records we broke today, which is for quite a few. And it was intentional what I just did. I just fed them a bunch of queso, a bunch of cheese pizza, nachos, cheese fries. And I said, it's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard. The next 6 days, everybody's going to tell us how great we are. And we're fixing to play the Middle Tennessee team that played our tails off last year. It came down to one play, and they just played Virginia Tech's tail off today. So we're going to enjoy this, and we are, because it's hard. It's hard to do this. These kids, man, this isn't easy, and it's new for us. We're not used to this as a program, as players, as coaching staff. So we all had to be very careful, because this thing could get real crooked if I'm sitting in here next Saturday. Y'all won't be smiling as good if we're not out there practicing our tails off this week.
Okay, Ricky.
You had the backup Atkins in, and you really let him throw it around. How did you like what you saw from your backup quarterback today?
Yeah, he's not really a backup. He just is. He knows. We don't even look at him that way. You are correct. He is. I'm not trying to be funny. We just don't look at him that way. He can run the offense. He's played a lot of football in his career, and I don't know what the stats were, but there weren't many incompletions out there. I mean, Frank was on the money as Josh was, and the future came out there and spun around pretty good himself.
Greg.
Jeff, is it an important mark of a thriving program to be able to take care of business in games like this? Is that something you look at?
Yeah, there's no doubt. We were very mature. It's just the way we were. Like at the hotel, everybody was on time. Nobody was late. They all had their notes. They're just sitting up in their chairs, eyes on their coaches. I've just done this for a long time. You can tell when you're not very mature. We're just not like that. Now, for 2 weeks now, we've only done this 2 weeks. I say that. They haven't been that way for me in a long time. They've been buttoned up for a long time. And I hope it's who we are. I really hope we've turned the corner, Greg, and that's just who we are. But so far, we're 2 for 2.
Go to JJ.
Jeff, the defensive performance tonight, you guys shut out a team also first in program history. What does that mean to you guys to be able to shut out a ball club?
Well, it's hard to do at any level. It just gives us more confidence. It makes them trust in their coaches even more. And when you spend as much time with student athletes as we do, and they work as hard as they do, it's just fun to watch them happy in the locker room. It's just a lot of work goes into this, a lot of commitment, and you're in that locker room where there's just nothing better than watching kids get something back good. Life's hard, and there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and it's good for our kids to have something positive to celebrate in there and be with them. It was just fun.
It was easy to get distracted this week with everything that was going on outside the football building. How did you guys stay focused?
We just trusted the brand. We really did. That's one of our culture pillars, is trust the process. And what is trust? Trust is truth over time. And you only can control what we can control. And we just stayed in that lane. There's nothing we could do about it. And the crowd was incredible today. They were awesome. And I would just encourage everybody, kind of like I remember when I did Vacation Bible School, we'd come up in there and we'd do a really good job that first night. And they'd say, hey, everybody bring a friend next time we're here and we'll have double the crowd. So if everybody will just bring a friend, next Saturday we'll have this place really rocking. But they were awesome today, man. They were so awesome. They were so good to our kids after the game. Everybody high-fiving them, just cheering for them. It was fun. Man, we pulled up, man, the tailgate, and how everybody was so supportive. It was awesome. I couldn't be more thrilled and happy for our kids. It was just, they're kids, man. I know they look like big old humans. They're just big versions when they were babies. That's all they are.
You got a punt return. You got a punt return and your field goal kicker, 46-yarder, 47-yarder. Special teams played their part today as well.
Yeah, that was a couple of our goals. We've never had returned a kick in the history of the school either. and we really thought we could do that, and we wanted Day Day to be the first one. So he was close, but I was so happy for Sticks that he was the second one. And you know, those kids will get all the credit, but it's those guys up front. That Ranger unit is what we call our punt return team. You know, we're in Military City, USA, and Delta unit is what we call our kickoff return team. We call our field goal team the Green Berets. So it's just a tribute to our military. And you know, I put something out on Twitter today about one of my former players that was coaching for me, and you know, it's 20 years today. And he came in my office and told me, "Coach, I'm gonna go fight for our country." And I won't give you his name, but I said, "Hey man, you're emotional right now. You can go back out there and coach my quarterbacks." The kid came back in and said, "Coach, I'm going to fight for our country." He went, served in the military, still been in there ever since. I don't know how high he is now, but he's up there high. And I told that story. He texted me today, a long text. He just asked me to share that story, not about him, but just how many friends he lost in the last 20 years for our country. And this is important today, but it's not near as important as all those people that gave their lives for our country the last 20 years. And that was powerful stuff for my kids to hear from him today.
Steve.
You guys got to play a lot of the young guys like Marburger and some of the others. What does it do for y'all going forward that they were able to get so much time today?
Well, Lamar was a very young team, so I was hoping we could get ahead, and then we could put our young kids against their young kids. And I told my kids when we put them out there, there should be no drop-off. Those are the same age kids you're playing against. Our older, bigger kids have been out there bullying them around. Now we're going to put our younger kids we recruited out there, and we should not drop off, and we didn't drop off. So I was really glad to see we recruited the right kids, obviously.
Was there anybody from that group who caught your eye? Anybody who doesn't usually get a chance to be out there who maybe made some plays or got your attention?
You know, I hadn't watched the video yet. Eddie Lee never surprises me. He throws the ball like that every day in practice. I'd have to grade it. We already play a lot of young kids on defense. You know, there's tons of young kids already out there. You know, so I'd have to watch it, Greg.
Jeff, how did you come out of here health-wise? We know you were banged up on the offensive line a little bit coming in today.
Yeah, we let Michael play enough. You know, we didn't want to risk that too much. We held Mackay out. We're not quite sure about that still. We'll find out next week. We had some shoulders and some ankles, just some temporary stuff. But I think we'll be fine by next Saturday. But, you know, we practice pretty hard, so you never really know until we get there.
This was your first time in the Dome with a significant amount of fans. Just what was your takeaway from the atmosphere today?
Yeah, we had to fix our headphones. We couldn't hear each other. It was just so loud, and that was fun, right? We had to. I don't know what all Sticks did, but Sticks, Stretch, he'll kill me for that. Whatever Stretch, Sticks probably did something too. Stretch was working on them like crazy. We just couldn't hear. Like we were having to talk to each other. It was just so loud, and that's awesome. Ron and our band, man, so we were rocking over there like they always do. And the crowd was into it. It's just fun. It was a great environment. Really happy for my players.
What did it do for the team in that energy level to be able to start with that punt return from Sticks? How did that impact everybody?
You know, I got to grade our sideline. I got to look and see. I told them, we grade the sideline. We want to know how the pillow killers do. I said, y'all, just because they're bringing the juice up there, better not mean y'all slacking on that sideline. I would imagine it kept us going. I know when late in the fourth quarter, we were putting players in, everybody was still cheering on the sideline. And that's when you know you got something special. And we got something special brewing.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank y'all. God bless. Birds up.
Thanks, Jeff.
We'll get the
Thanks,
players
Jeff.
here shortly.